Hi everyone, Andre Noel Potvin from Infofit Educators, and I want to talk to you today about 5 common exercise mistakes that could be hindering your progress in training results. Mistake number 1, unrealistic goals. Now, one of the most common fitness goals that I hear individuals come into the gym with are fat loss. They want to lose body fat. Now, so a lot of them believe that they can do lots of cardio to lose that body fat. Well, that's part of the equation. If you really want to lose body fat, what you really need to do are 3 things. 1, you need to add resistance training in with your cardio programming. You need to develop tone and firmness to your muscles, density to your muscles, which will enhance your metabolic rate. Secondly, and again, just as important, if not more important, is your diet. Often I get individuals, they try to use exercise as the only way of losing fat, and that's not going to work effectively. You need to be combining all 3, cardio, resistance training, and diet. Common mistake number 2, not training hard enough. I don't know about you, but have you seen this? I've actually seen people walking on the treadmill, reading a book. Or worse, they're doing a leg extension machine and they're reading a book. I venture to guess if you're one of those individuals, I'd like to just basically say you're not really getting much out of it other than maybe easing your conscience. What you need to do for cardio is you need to be breathing heavy, at least on some form of interval training system. If you're not breathing heavy, you're not spanking your system to change and adapt physiologically. With regards to resistance training, you need to fatigue your muscle within 8 to 15 reps, depending on your goal, whether it's for size, strength, or toning and firming. But you need to get to fatigue. What does muscle fatigue look like? It means you can't do the next rep on your own safely and with proper form. Which leads me to the next common mistake. Mistake number 3, training too hard, doing too much, too soon. Now this I am guilty of, or at least I was guilty of it in my 20s. What I used to do was, I used to work hard every single day doing the same exercises a lot of the time, and I didn't feel like I had to work out unless I trained to exhaustion. Well, over the years I have learned that elite athletes have easy days, moderate days, and hard days. And so the key thing here is you need to break it up. You can't be training hard like a machine every day. Your body's not a machine, it's human, it needs time to recover. Which brings me to common mistake number 4. Lots of people don't get enough rest and recovery when they train hard. So there's a theory called recuperation, or a principle of conditioning called recuperation. And what recuperation simply means is that depending on the intensity of the workout will determine how much rest you need before you do that intense workout again. So for example, if you're going for a 30-minute walk every day, then you can do that every day. It's not an intense activity. If you're doing high-intensity interval training where you are totally exhausted by the end of that session, or high-intensity resistance training, then you're going to need at least 48, if not 96, hours of recovery before you hit that same muscle group again. Finally, the 5th common mistake is not changing your workouts enough. Many times your body gets adapted to what you're doing. We get lazy, we get comfortable with the exercises we're doing, and we hit a particular plateau. If you want to see continued changes to your system and relieve some of the boredom, look at changing your program every 3 weeks. Maybe set up a goal where you shoot for an improvement over the course of 3 weeks, you push hard, then you have a cruise week. During that cruise week, you back off, you reset for the next 3 weeks of intense training, and then off you go. That would be a good way to organize your program. So it's changing, keeps it psychologically appealing, as well as physiologically demanding. Out of all of that, I want you to basically know that there's 2 ways you can go about improving your training results. 1, you can continue to look for Facebook Live training seminars or our Infofit podcasts that give you insight on how to train more effectively. You can also hire a personal trainer, which is my suggestion. Now, when people think about hiring a personal trainer, they think that maybe they have to pay the trainer to work out with them 2-3 times a week. That's not the case. If you are self-motivated, all you need to do is hire your trainer once every 3 weeks. They design your program, show you the program, then you train hard to set your set goals for 3 weeks, and then the trainer revisits your program and tweaks it, and then off you go. Now, before you go out hiring a personal trainer, I suggest you come and listen to my Facebook Live training seminar tomorrow at 2:15, episode number 6, and I'll be talking about the 5 things you should know before you hire a personal trainer. That's it for now. Happy training!